Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with this thing right here. This is of course our Torpedo bomber, and we actually went from that in the background to this last video. We actually painted it, we did a bunch of stuff with the canopy and the cockpit, and we actually added the rear gunner already. It's a bit boring and a bit rubbish, the rear gunner, but today I figured we'd actually add an engine and see how that goes. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Alright, so I figured we'd go to the inside of here, which makes sense. We then go to engine, and what we're gonna do is slap the clutch directly onto there like that, and then from there we're gonna start building our engine. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, that could go all the way backwards to at least there. And we could even build this out sideways if we wanted to. Now, I've never actually built an engine like that, but that is something we could totally do. So let's go ahead and get one of these. We're going to shove a bunch of cylinders on here. This is going to be crazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you know what? This isn't actually too crazy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we are going to go with 20 all together. Yeah. All right, there we go. So 20 cylinders later, and we have a beast of an engine. All right, cool. Let's go to this guy next, and we'll link all of these together. So let's do that right there, and that right there. Beautiful. From there, we're going to have to add exhaust, which I have already somewhat added to the sides. This bit right here. And we're going to have to add some other things as well, such as fuel, cooling. Don't know how I'm going to do that just yet. And I don't know what else, actually. We'll figure it out. Alright, so first things first, let's go with exhaust. Actually, if we type in engine, we'll get all of the things we need. So this is going to go right here, like this. There we go. Unfortunately, we are going to have to delete that guy and replace it with something else, but that's fine. So, pipes, yes. Shove that in there, going upwards and then sideways. Very nice. Send it this way, and then I kind of might want to do this. I kind of might want to do that. There we go. Alright, cool. We are going to go ahead and paint that bit gray, kind of like this. And then behind that, I am actually going to do this. This is not something I've ever really done before. I'm going to add paint block. Yeah, that's right. We are adding a paintable sign right here like this, all the way back to there. And essentially, we're going to add a smudge going backwards as if it's been hit by exhaust. I don't really know how I feel about that, but it's a bit smudgy and I think that's fine. So we're gonna go with that. It's a little bit of extra detail that I don't know whether it looks good. I don't really think it does, but sure, we're going to go with it. We're then actually going to use one of these right here, and that's kind of how this is going to work. I think if I actually just shove it on there like that, it still looks fine. Yes, sure. Okay, I kind of want the air inlet to be somewhere on the front, so actually, I'm going to use this. Let's go ahead and just use the front end for this inlet. Even though I really shouldn't, we are going to go ahead and just shove this here anyway. It adds a tiny bit of detail, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So, go to engine yet again. There we go. We want to get ourselves the air manifold, and we want to shove it going out the front. Alright, so all we need to do is add a pipe onto there, add a pipe onto here, and send it forwards. There we go. Beautiful. So air's done, exhaust is done. We now need fuel, and we need cooling. Alright, so fuel should be relatively simple. We're going to go ahead and shove it straight onto here, like this. There we go. And we're going to make a fuel tank down here somewhere. I want it to actually fly quite far, so we're going to go ahead and do this on both sides. Yes. Where's the center of it, actually? I want it to be on, like, the center of the wing. So let's go ahead and do this guy. We're going to go ahead and do this guy. Same on this side. Bosh, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and do these ones as well, really. I want to, but I don't think I can. So we'll shove that across there like that. There we go. We'll box off the end piece, just like this and like this. And we'll fill this in the center, like that. Okay. Right, so Fuel has to go straight into here, essentially. Fluid ports, let's do it. Yes, so that's going to go there. And we'll attach those guys together, hopefully. So pipe, yes. Go ahead and angle that bit downwards. We are, of course, only doing this on one side anyway, so this is fine. Shove that guy into there, that guy into there, and that guy into there. Fuel, done. Okay, so I'm thinking I am actually going to go ahead and get rid of this guy and also that guy up there. And the more I look at it, the more I think that was a good idea. This looks pretty cool now. So, on the inside of here, we need some sort of cooling. And I know this isn't how radiators work. I know. But we're going to shove a radiator right here on the top. Hopefully the air that actually comes through here and glides over this, or under this, will actually be able to cool it down. I know that might not work, but I want to try it anyway. Okay, so I'm shoving that onto there like that. We're then gonna shoot it around the side. Very nice. And essentially it has to go into here. Now, in order to do that, I might actually need to send this backwards one more. Yes, and the main reason for that is because we actually need a pump on this. And in order to get one of those, we're gonna have to just send it further back. So, there we go. Alright, is that enough room for a pump? Of course it is. Yes. It's not the most efficient engine in the world, but it will probably work. Alright, so finally, we need things like an exhaust. No we don't. What am I talking about? We need an engine, starter, and that's pretty much it, actually. So that's going to go there. We're going to add another one to this side like that. If I could, I'd actually really like to send some power backwards to a generator, but how much does an alternator get us? I'm going to go with not very much, but we're going to try it out. Alright, there we go. Shove that onto there just like that. So, we got starters, we got alternators, we've got air, we've got fuel, we've got exhaust, and we've got coolant. This thing should work. Okay, so you might be wondering, what are you doing? Well, we don't currently have any landing gear, so the only way that I can actually make this work is with this. So, we're going to go ahead and climb in and see if the engine works. But before we do that, we should probably actually add some fuel. So let's go to fluids really quickly. We're going to need a meter and we're going to need a spawner. So delete that and shove this guy in, delete this one and get a spawner. And bam, there we go. That should be good. It should now work. All right, let's jump up and see. All right, here we go. Open sesame, get inside, close this again. Closes so slowly, I need to fix that. Anyway, engine's on. And we can throttle up. And that's fine. Alright, the only issue is, I can't actually do the collective. So I guess that could go on up and down as well, but that's not really how I want this to work. No. It's kind of not how I want this to work. It's not on collective either. What am I doing? We want it to go on to this clutch. There we go. So if we push the clutch, the propeller will spin, and that will be fine. Alright, here we go. Press 1. Throttle up. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'd say that's pretty cool. That looks awesome. Nice. I would also say that, I guess the exhaust kind of blinds us, but if we're moving forwards, it'll be fine. I mean, I'm saying that, but I do think we should actually implement some catalytic converters into there, so let's go and shove that guy into there, and that guy into there, and if I could fit any more, I would, but I can't. Unless we delete those, we actually get a pipe, and we send this way. We grab a catalytic converter, shove it onto there. Okay. We're then going to shove this on here, and this onto here. We can then shove another one of these onto there, which is like this. And then we can shove one of these onto there, and there we go. There should be pretty much no exhaust now. Open sesame, get inside, turn it on, and go. Alright, no exhaust, and that looks awesome. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm really happy with this so far. I do still think that we should try and modify the cockpit a little bit, but I just don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, so I suppose the cockpit is just going to stay like this for now then. Let's go and paint that piece like that. And I'm actually going to try and box these in now. And that should hopefully make it look lovely in there, but we'll see what happens. Let me box them off. Okay, so something I want to do is I actually want to go into the front right here. Unfortunately, I can't delete these, so we're going to have to go to dials right now and try and build these in. So, unfortunately, we can't. Oh, no. Is this where we fall down? Could I move this guy backwards? Maybe I could get rid of this guy. I don't know. Maybe the middle guy doesn't have to exist. Maybe there could be, like, equipment in here. That would make sense, actually. So, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna move this backwards by 1. It is a tad annoying. I don't want to do it, but we're gonna have to do it. So, that's gonna go into there. Alright, very nice. I'm gonna have to add a roof panel, of course. So, let's go ahead and shove that onto there. And I do want to paint the backs of this. Not that color. There we go. And I do actually want another one of these in here somewhere. So I could actually just shove the air parachute back here. That's fine. In fact, that is actually fine. So let's go ahead and do that. And paint this piece. There we go. And the parachute itself could be brown too. Okay. So now it's a 2-seater instead of a 3-seater. That's fair. I think that is actually fair. And what that means is we can actually go to dials. I could use instrument panels, but I don't really want to. I want it to be kind of basic. We're going to go ahead and shove those in there and those in here. We're going to have speed on this side. We're going to have altitude on this side. There we go. What else should we have? We need, like, battery. We need fuel. We need quite a few things. So this one on this side is going to be an instrument panel. Right. Okay, so that one's going to be an instrument panel down there. That's going to show a few things. We're then going to get a compass. Yes, nice compass ball. That can go there, probably. And then we're going to get ourselves... What else would we need? And what is it called? An artificial horizon. Is that what they're actually called in game? Yes, it is. So we're going to go and shove that right there. And that's a nice little panel, I would say. Down below there, we are going to go and just shove this guy in. And on the floor, we're going to get some breakers. And we're just going to go and shove those in too. The other way around though. There we go, and there we go. Nice! Oh, that looks kind of cool. Okay, so what we're going to have down here is, number 1 is going to be fuel, so that's this one. Number 2 is actually going to be a button of some sort. And number 4 is going to be a button of some sort too, so do that. There we go, so we got a button there, probably to start the engine. We got a button here to do something else, I'm not entirely sure just yet. And those are going to be toggle buttons. And then the 3, which is this dial right here, is going to be for the battery. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Let me go through these. Oh, this could be like vertical speed. Vertical speed. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me go through each of these and make them all fit properly. And that'll be good. Alright, so this works for engine start now, which is nice. There we go, we can start our engine. And this is actually for these lights and also the light back there. I did delete this one, obviously, because the chair's now there, but these do actually work now. Also, the battery, the fuel, that stuff is fine too. Beautiful, nice. Okay, so we got engine start right there, and we've got lights right there. We've got our battery, we've got our fuel, we've got our vertical speed, our altitude, and our speed right there. Compass ball, and artificial horizon. That is everything I believe we need. I could be wrong, but I don't mind that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I can somewhat imagine flying this now. I really wish that I could have nicer windows than these, but these are the windows we have got. So it's what we're going to work with. But, yeah, I kind of like this. We get our engine start right there if we want to throttle up. There we go. We can just do this. All right, nice. I think I might have disconnected the clutch or something. But Wait, I'm actually really confused now. It sounds like the propeller is actually turning, but it's not. And we got our light switch right here. But yes, our engine does work now. And our cockpit is looking somewhat okay. So I'm very happy with this. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. In the next one, we'll probably add some landing gear. In the one after that, we'll probably add all of the weapons. And that will be it, pretty much completed. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.